Hi guys, welcome back to another podcast. We're going to talk about film school and whether it's worth going to it. I've got Byron here with me.
Hello.
And he went to the same film school as me, but just in the year above. I'm actually older than him, but took a gap year. So.
Alright, don't need to say who's older than each other.
Yeah.
No.
So, how was your experience then, as like an overview? What would you say?
It was interesting for me because I had COVID in my second year.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I had my first year, which was really good, brilliant, and then my second year come and I'm like, oh, it's all online. And then the third year came and then everything practical that I was going to do in my second year, I ended up doing in my third year.
So you kind of just didn't have a second year really, like practical wise, like,
No.
because you're a camera person, so you kind of need hands on, don't you? But you kind of missed out on that then second year, did you?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it got covered in lectures online, which was just literally sat there watching a YouTube video. I mean, you can't
Really?
learn how to balance a camera by just going, yep, you put it in the spirit bubble and then you just do this. So I got conned over there, but that means you got your first year.
It was my first year that I had
Right.
COVID, so it wasn't too bad because I feel like first year anyway is just a bit of a laugh. So I was basically just partying quite a lot, and then second, third year I knuckled down a bit more of the work. So it kind of worked out all right, to be fair with me.
See, I thought the opposite. I'm like, I'm lucky that my COVID didn't last in my first year because that's when you kind of meet everyone. So did you not get to meet anyone in the first year then? Really?
Well, yeah, I was quite lucky that I chose a accommodation, Marsden House. I can't lie, that year that we went, it was parties non-stop. So it was like 3 blocks in one, and I had like one little courtyard.
Oh, yeah.
So everyone, it was quite sociable. It was a period of time where we weren't allowed out.
Mm-hmm.
Like they literally barricaded us inside, and no one come in or come out.
But you had 6 of you in your accommodation.
What?
How many was in your? Because did you still come up to Leeds?
Yeah. I came up to Leeds, so I was in a flat with 3 other people.
Oh, see, that's not too bad. I thought you stayed in Watford because that's where you're from.
No.
All right, you actually still came up.
I still came up, and I feel like I met more people because it was COVID. Because everyone was going to house parties rather than going out into town going to like clubs.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I actually socialised a bit more. So it kind of helped me out a bit more, I think. COVID.
See, I knew a lot of people that went back home once.
Yeah.
Once COVID hit, they're like, right, I'm off back home. I'm not staying in Leeds. So.
Well, that's actually 2 of my flatmates. They literally, after the second week, they literally went back home, never came back again. So just me and one other girl in the flat for the whole time. But I went to my mates' flats all the time, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah.
Oh, you went to your mate's flat, did you?
Yeah. I didn't live there. I just chilled with other people, so I wasn't by myself all the time. But
fine. Oh, that sounds all right. I got conned over really. I mean, a lot of my lectures I didn't go to because I didn't feel like they were worth going. So I did really bad in my second year.
Yeah, I mean, my first year I was kind of had the laptop open, just still in my bed, so I wasn't really paying attention that much and just kind of just messaging people on my phone.
I remember one lecture. I was in bed and it was like 8:30 start, and I was laid in bed and I woke up at 8:30 bang on, and I logged on, and I obviously didn't have to put your camera on, so I just fell back asleep.
Yeah.
Anyway, it turns out my mate was messaging me like, you need to wake up now because apparently I was snoring and my mic wasn't turned off. So literally, as I woke up, the lecturer was like, Byron, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, sorry, my mic was just a bit ruffly.
Just ruffled a little bit.
Yeah, but that was probably the worst time.
That is a noob error there.
Oh yeah. I mean, it didn't catch on. It didn't realise it was snowing, but my mate were like messaging me for like past 5 minutes, like, I can hear your mic. And I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I feel quite bad for you because, to be fair, in my second year, the films I made, they weren't that great, but it was a good experience to just to learn from.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely think I improved from second year to third year, but I feel like you missed that a little bit with your just in going to third year. But I mean, your projects were still very good in third year.
Third year was, I mean, I went through a really weird stage because in my second year I was so tempted to just quit because I'm like, I don't want to pay for this.
Yeah.
And then third year came and it was like so much better than what I thought because all the practical stuff went into third year. So it was like everything that I missed out on, I actually did double. So my third year was like just practical the whole time. I did like a dissertation and that SW, you know, the cine thing.
SW4.
That's a SW4 thing.
Specialist workshop 4.
Yeah, so I did cinematography. So I had to I did a practical for that as well. So my third year was pretty much all practical, which might have been different to yours.
Yeah, it was kind of, again, 50-50. It was a bit more practical than it was last year. There was a bit more, it was kind of a bit more specialised with the SW4. But yeah, I mean, in second year there was a lot of fine art stuff, and some people might find that interesting, but that's because I'm kind of into cameras.
Yeah, well, that's the same with me. I did cinematography and directing in second year.
Oh, director as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I did a bit of directing, but the problem is, when I did that, I planned to do a documentary right at the beginning of second year. And it got to the day before, and COVID just happened, and my documentary got cancelled, so I never actually got to make a documentary.
Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, I find documentary quite fun. I quite like editing documentaries because I feel like you can kind of shape the story yourself in the edit. I think there's quite a lot of there's a lot of power.
Your own director, basically. If you're editing a documentary, it's like, don't want that shot. Oh yeah, I might go down this route. So
yeah, you could put a voice over the top, and then you've got your own story, don't you?
Mm-hmm. What did you do then? So you did cinematography and
I did editing as well.
Oh, you did editing, right?
Yeah, I actually audited editing in third year as well, just because I was a bit of a nerd. Yeah, so I actually went into uni more than I needed to. So
well, that's good. I mean, and you ended up here, so
yeah, I learned a bit of colour grading, so it was kind of useful. And I used that for my final film as well.
Yeah. Well, you got through here through uni, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
So how did that happen?
Well, I mean, I think you sent out an email to my. It was like a
Steve
Mardy, my lecturer, and sent an email out to the rest of the uni, and I think only a few people replied, didn't they? And then you obviously liked me, came for an interview, and the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah. Well, everyone else could have done it, but you did the main thing, which is great. So
we can't let on the secret. Can't let on the secret.
Can't give the secret. Or shall we give the secret away? So if somebody watches the podcast, have got the secret.
If they're doing their research, then they would know. Well, I'll leave it up to you then, Byron.
All right. Well, the secret is just read the application. That's it.
Yeah. It seems like no one else read the application properly, and I was in it when they did.
Some people did, but then some people applied and then was like, I'm too busy now. And then...
so you were stuck with me then,
stuck with me, yeah. No, you had an impress. I mean, you came and you give us a handwritten... what did you give us? You give us like an actual piece of paper with a reference on it.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, what? Wouldn't ask for this, but fair enough. Like...
I thought I might have come prepared, yeah.
Well, you did, anyway. Yeah. But with uni, how did your uni work then? So your first year, did you do the... where you got to do every single role?
No, I didn't, no.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
See, we got to... In our first year, we got given a script. Like, there was like 7 scripts throughout the whole of... From September to December. And you either picked, like, cinematography, and then you'd do, like, cam op in, or you'd be a gaffer. Or you'd be, like, a spark. So then, on that script, you would be that role, and then so I did like production design. I did like every role. So you didn't do that? We literally just had online lectures, just saying what each basically just like each professor would kind of get everyone to want to choose their specialism, and then that was basically it. See, I think maybe you did have the short straw then, because I think first year, that was the best year because you knew it wasn't that serious, so you could just have a laugh and get to know everything. Yeah,
I mean, like, I didn't take uni seriously in the first year, probably because of COVID. I reckon I would have if it wasn't COVID-wise, but yeah.
Well, I didn't until third year. I mean, as soon as third year came and I was staying, I was like, I'm gonna actually try a lot, and it worked really well. So.
Well, you worked on a couple. Did you work on a couple of films? Did you?
Yeah, I worked on Jessica, which you watched that.
Yeah. I found it very funny actually. Yeah.
It was good. I mean, we had a bit of a laugh filming it. It was like one of those crazy films where you just film on 3 different cameras and you just get what it was like. The creator basically. We all just got a camera and shot what we could for like a minute long, and then edited it in the best way. It was a bit of experimental.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And then I worked on Nancy, that Billy directed that.
I can't remember that one.
No, that one we had quite a big crew on that one.
That's good.
And then I worked on Dust Clouds.
Oh yeah, I heard a bit about that one.
That one was like 70% stock footage.
Oh really?
Yeah, I can't remember why, but
probably because you feel so bad, maybe.
yeah, it was an interesting film, was that one. And then I worked on Chicken Shop, which
oh no,
I didn't work on that in the end. I
I
started working on that and then realised, yeah, I'm too busy to like focus on this, so I had to back out. And then
everyone else seemed to back out as well, and then it was like my year getting involved. So.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I know someone who was cam-upping it.
Oh my god.
I don't think the camera work was that bad. It was just everything else about it.
The sound was
interesting. It was out of sync.
So what did they say when they showed you Chicken Shop?
They were like, I didn't say anything. It was just like one film after the other.
Just played it.
Yeah, and everyone was just like.
In his story.
Yeah, it's like what is this?
I mean that was the highlight of everyone's uni. We just everyone was just watching it like
take the piss out of that film. Yeah.
What films were you on then? You were on because you DOP'd one of your films.
Yeah, I was a DOP, a camera operator, a first AC, and I was a grip on in my third year. So that was like literally a film it was film basically every month, and then the last in March I did cam opping and DP and like 2 weeks off on the trot. But yeah, it was quite intense, but I feel like it. I think my projects all came quite good films. I think.
Yeah, I mean I've seen one of them. I think the Kate is Sad.
Yeah, that's done very well at festivals. To be fair, it's got into Aesthetica.
Did you win something? You wanna?
No, we got an honourable mention in the Leeds International Film Festival, or the Yorkshire Shorts Awards.
Well, that's summer.
So basically second place behind a BBC film. So I mean,
you
can't really complain. You can't really compete with that.
Against the BBC. But...
Yeah, so that's done well. That did very well. My other film, my DOP film, hasn't done that well. But we haven't really pushed it too much in festivals. But I was quite happy with the stuff I shot anyway. So.
See, we did uni at a really interesting time, not just because of COVID, because we were moving into a new building.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like you didn't get that in your first year, did you?
Or the second year.
Or the second year, yeah. Just the last year you got it.
So we were promised it on our first year, and I think it got delayed to second year, and then COVID happened, and then we didn't get it till third year. So you got it on your first, didn't you?
I got it while I wasn't allowed in the first, but second year, it was so good.
It's such a beautiful building. It's got 7 proper studios.
Yeah, and the lighting systems, all the equipment that the uni has as well. Really top notch. It's
like a proper studio, proper place to go and just do film. I mean, it's got a drama place as well, hasn't it, right at the back?
Yeah, they've got drama. They've got dance as well. They've got music studios in their building. It's really top quality.
You on that balcony?
Oh, that's one thing I always wanted to do, and I never was. The security never let everyone out. No.
See, when we were in first year, there was a rumour that there was going to be a bar up there.
That's what I heard as well. Yeah, I heard that. And I was like, where's this bar?
That's it. So I went up there, and luckily we got to actually stand out there. But I'm where's the bar? Where's the tables? Why is it just an actual patio?
Empty space, not being used. So I think we should write a petition.
To put a bar up there.
Yeah, it's
and let us use it.
Yeah, let the people who've gone to the uni use it.
I know.
No one at the uni, though.
I'm good now. I walk past it every time. I'm like, I just want to go in there and just look at it and see what it's like. So I bet it's not as clean or anything like it used to be when we were there.
Well, I don't know. They do have cleaners running about, so maybe.
True.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's probably I mean, the floors are definitely a lot more scratched than when they were brand new.
Well, trolleys and stuff. See, FTU, that was that. I mean, there's a place called FTU where they had every kit you wanted, apart from a gimbal. Did they promise you a gimbal in your year?
They've got gimbals now.
Have they?
Yeah, but I think it's like the crane, Xenon crane.
Oh, right.
They're really, the BTEC.
Not DJI.
Not DJI, no. But I mean, Leeds Arts, they have a Steadicam, and you can literally take it out and practice on the Steadicam. That would have been really cool.
I wish we had that.
I wish we had that as well, but I mean, I think it's kind of substituting the kit for just the teaching really, because it was a good. Yeah, I was taught quite a lot. I think I definitely improved dramatically because originally when I was going into uni, I wanted to be an editor. That's why I took cine and editing.
Editor.
Yeah, I had to go get gap year out being a runner for a post production company. Probably the worst experience ever because it just treated you like rubbish. But then I went to uni and getting to see all the kit, getting to practice on all the kit, kind of inspired me to be a camera operator. And then you have to learn stuff by yourself as well a little bit to really enhance the teaching that they give you.
What did you use? Because I didn't use the Alexa. I went down the Sony route and the Canon route.
Well, I second year I used the Blackmagic Ursa.
Oh, I never used that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It was not. It was a nice interface, but in terms of camera, it's not the best. Then I used the Sony A55 on my DOP film because I was using vintage lenses, so I needed to shoot in 2K because it was APS-C the lenses, so they were just smaller frames.
Well, that's what I used. I didn't use the vintage lenses, so I used the prime lenses.
Yeah. Well, I was going for that vintage look. I also put like a half pro mist on for the whole shoot. It gave it a very distinct look, but I think if I was doing it again, I would kind of switch between the intensities depending on the scene. But yeah, I also cam-opped on the Arri SXT. So that was quite good. It was very heavy, so I had an easy rig as well. So
I never used it. I mean, I used it once, and I'm like, this is really easy. Like, it just seems like it's too easy. It's like it's getting into a car and it's like automatic. That's what it's like, and I'm like, it's not boring. It's beautiful, but it's like I wanted the challenge.
I kind of wanted. Everyone was using the Arri. Everyone's using prime lenses, so I kind of wanted to be a bit different, using the Sony and vintage lenses. So. Yeah. My look was a bit different.
That's good. You're different to everyone else.
That was the main aim, and I think I achieved that. So.
Did you do documentary then?
No, I did.
Oh, you didn't?
Did short film, yeah.
Did you not do documentary in second year?
No, first year I did my documentary.
It's all changed. So you did documentary. So did you actually make the documentary then?
Yeah, because it was like the end of the year when it was dying down a little bit. So I did. It was awful documentary. Well, it wasn't awful, but it wasn't very great.
Good learning curve.
It was good. Yeah, it was fun day out. I went to Pendle. We were doing it on the Pendle Witches, so I went like up a hill, shot inside Lancashire
pub.
Yeah, I shot around there basically. So
nice.
Yeah,
I'll do mine on the pub stab, and I knew a guy at IKEA who used to own a bar, and basically he witnessed a guy getting stabbed because he did something weird. I don't know the whole story because he was going to tell it, and then COVID hit and it got cancelled. But
that's a shame.
It's always the same thing at COVID.
Was that second year or first year then? Second. Okay, that's a bit different.
Yeah. Well, first year I did that where you did loads of different roles until December, so you got to know every role, and then I think it was experimental.
Yeah.
From January to like.
Ours was different then. We did documentary first year, did experimental second year.
I was experimental.
So I think they switched it around. I think. No, because I definitely remember. Yeah, I don't know. I thought your year did some documentaries. I thought they showed us.
Basically, we got to do a documentary got hit right where COVID did. So some people just made it and they was in post production. My shoot day was literally like the 14th of February, and I think the COVID was like.
It was March, I think, wasn't it?
Was it March?
Yeah.
Well, I think the day after. No, the day before is when COVID got. Closing everything down. So literally the day before.
Yeah.
So we had to basically make the documentaries online. So I did mine about COVID. I got loads of people to just like write in, say literally to camera how COVID's affected your life. Because I had so many different people.
I think I might have seen that actually. I remember watching a documentary on COVID.
Did you? I think a few people did COVID.
Yeah, probably. It's quite topical, isn't it? Yeah.
That was the thing at the time, but
yeah.
I got ripped to shreds. I mean, I had Chris. Is it Chris? Chris, what's his name?
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Chris Brook or something like that.
His anyway.
Well, he ripped my my thing to shred. He said
the editor.
Yeah. He said that my credits were just too like sci-fi, and I got ripped to shreds for everything. The credits. So I did get ripped to shreds.
Yeah, first year as well. Like,
Like, first and second year I got ripped, but then again, it was good because that made me then realise that whenever I'm editing here, I'm like, right, I'm not going to use sci-fi credits if I ever put credits in.
Yeah, that's good learning.
Like, it is good to be like get told straight to the point. Like, it's awful. Don't do that again, and then you don't do it again. So
yeah, I mean, my second year I nearly got my second year I nearly got. I thought I was going to get shafted a little bit because I worked on a couple of films in second year, and then one of the films there was like a bit of an incident happened on set. So we got marked down for it because it was between a director and like a set designer, bit of beefing going on. So in terms of teamwork, we got not marked down. But that was like I was an editor on that, and it was our first AC on like another film which went smoothly, a really really good film, and they told me to write about the editor role, but then I got really marked down quite a bit because of the team not working well. Whereas like the other film, you got 71 by itself, let alone me writing about it. But it worked out alright because I got a first in the end. But
that was the thing, wasn't it? We got marked on the essay side of it and not the actual practical.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's about your writing skills as well. Yeah.
You could make like the best film in that whole school, like literally wins all these awards, but you can still get like a pass. Or even a fail, because it depends on your essay and how that is. And that's one thing I didn't like about the course, but I think it had a good 50-50 kind of... It had that balance, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like the practical the most. I think that was the most important for me. But I was quite lucky because I did English and history at A-level, so I was a fairly good writer.
So you did it at A-level?
Yeah, and maths.
Did you?
Yeah.
See, I did film studies, media studies and photography.
Oh, yeah,
so I've kind of followed that journey.
Yeah.
God, you did maths and English, that's mad.
Yeah, no, it was, I didn't do it as well as expected, but I mean, I was doing 3 foundation subjects. So
how did you end up in film school then?
I had a YouTube channel, so that's what...
Is that literally the only reason how you ended up there?
Well, I just wanted to be in the film industry.
Nice.
And then I started working on a post-production company. Everyone I spoke to there was like, go to uni. I was like, okay, I'm going.
Oh, I got told that as well.
Yeah.
I got told by a teacher in college, you need to go to uni. If you don't go to uni, you will fail in life. And that's like, not exactly like that, but like that's how they made me feel. So I was adamant, I'm not going to uni. I was like, I'm not doing it because I hate being told what to do.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And it got to August, and I got I got quite good grades, and I'm like, what do I do now? Like, what do I do? So I thought, I'm going to go to uni. And the teacher looks at me like, you've done it, and you've gone to uni. I'm like, yes, but not because of you, because of me.
Yeah, because I want to.
Yeah, because I want to.
Yeah, I definitely think just in terms of like growing up, maturing, just life experiences, I think uni is definitely a very good shout.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, you were from Watford and this is Leeds, so you moved, and I didn't, and I still think it gave me incredible life skills because you meet so many different people from around the world, really. I mean, I met people from Spain, from Italy. There was a guy from literally Italy, and you meet so many people, and you learn about different cultures and everything. So it's good in that sort of way as well.
Yeah, I mean, the only problem with going to uni and then also doing like a subject like ours, like we could easily just get a job and then work up and then learn on the job. I think it does help going to uni having some foundational skills. So then when you do get a job like this, you can kind of shine through a little bit.
Yeah.
But the main thing is the money. But at the moment, I'm not paying it back at the moment, and I'm not really thinking about it. And then maybe even Keir Starmer coming in.
Oh God, politics.
Yeah, we don't have to pay it anymore. But yeah, I mean.
See, I'm paying like £12.
Oh yeah. I
mean,
mean,
it's nothing, is it?
Yeah.
It's like it's pennies.
I don't think we'll probably ever pay it off. Well, maybe if we.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah, maybe in the future.
Way in the future, when.
Yeah. I try not to think about it. Yeah.
But that's the thing. I mean, it's really good life skills, and I think if you start uni if you start in the film industry at the age of 18 and don't go to uni, then you start off being a runner, and then you're a runner for the next 5 years. At least this way, we've got skills in cameras, skills in everything really going to film school. So.
Yeah, no, yeah. That is that is the route, the runner, and then your camera trainee, and then you don't really get your hands on a camera until 5-10 years, probably 10 years. But I feel like we've kind of, I going to uni, we've kind of overpassed the camera trainee and runner positions because we have some basic skills. Then we can start going for second AC roles or potentially even first AC.
Yeah. So it's all been good as you know, but been through some ups and downs, but
yeah, I mean not all the lecturers are the best. Like I mean, I know one lecturer told me that all the other lecturers are failed.
What? Someone
failed filmmakers. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the directing lecturer is like, oh, everyone else here is like a failed filmmaker. But he chose to be a teacher because his daughter was going through the school. So.
See, I think the opposite because I had a really good cinematographer teacher called Mark.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah.
Mark, anyway, and he was great, and he's been abroad filming like camels for like a month, and he's done so many things, and he's come back to just be with his kids. Yeah. So he's come back. He's stopped this busy life which he could have continued forever, but he's come back so that he can raise his kids. And being a lecturer, you know, you have like a really long. I forgot what I was saying now, but you know,
really long.
You're really long. Being a lecturer, you have quite a big salary as well because you're teaching.
You do.
And I think it's really good to be a lecturer.
Yeah, I mean, my Mark left in my second when I came to third year, and I had Phil in the third year, and
Phil's good.
Yeah, Phil he showed me some of his films, and they were really good. Yeah, it was, and he got me a job once, so I mean, I can't.
Yeah, they're really nice little lecturers.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
That's a good way to wrap up, I think.
We've
spoke about the film school. We've said some good things.
Yeah, we won't tell you what film school it is, but you can probably
can guess.
Yeah, guess. We said Leeds Arts, and it's not going to be Leeds Uni off, but yeah.
We've not said all bad about it. We said
no.
It was good. So
yeah, I enjoyed my time. I think thankful for going there.
I'd go back. Not in second year. I'd go back to third year.
You go back to third year. I don't know. I don't know whether I'll do a masters, but I think if I had a project that I wanted to do, and didn't have the funding, I would do a masters because then you can rely on their kits and everything.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, guys, thank you for watching or listening to our latest podcast, and I hope you join us for some more.
Yeah. See you later, guys.
See ya.